All right, you guys. So today we're going to have a little bit of a Star Wars discussion here. Yesterday I downloaded an effects app called FX Lens that provides laser blast explosions, lightsabers, and other special effects that you can add to your photographs. So I started messing around with it, trying to get familiar with it. In doing so, I came up with this idea for a discussion for The Last Jedi. With the movie just 134 days out before we get to that premiere, I thought I'd raise some questions regarding some of the main characters. Now, understand, none of this is going to be theory or predictions, just questions. So let's get started, and we're going to start off with Kylo Ren. Now, there's been much debate as to if Kylo is redeemable. To me, he is not. He killed Han, and there is no coming back from that. But what if Leia is able to get through to him like Luke did with Anakin and bring him back to the light? Or maybe the death of his mother may bring him back to the light. What better send-off for a beloved character if she is able to redeem her troubled son with her last breath? Will Kylo be redeemed? Should he even be redeemed? Will Leia play a part in his redemption? Put those comments down below. I really want to know what your thoughts are in regards to Kylo being redeemed, and if it is going to be Leia who is going to be able to redeem her troubled son. And should he even be redeemed after killing Han? I want to know what your thoughts are in regards to that, guys. Captain Phasma. We all know she's getting a larger role. There's even been rumors of a backstory for the character. We've also heard that her appearance under the helmet might not be what we expect. What do you think Phasma looks like under the helmet? And what type of backstory do you think that we're going to get from this particular character? What type of special weapon do you think that she will have? Maybe a saber staff? Is this why she is holding a staff in the Vanity Fair photos? We'll have to see. Next up is Rey. Who are Rey's parents? Obi-Wan Kenobi? Maybe Sabine and Ezra? Or maybe it's Palpatine? I mean, let's look at it this way for a moment. She's been abandoned on a desert planet, left in the care of Encore Plump, forced to scavenge to eat. These circumstances would make anyone bitter and resentful. I mean, look at the angry faces she puts on when she calls upon the Force. Will Rey turn to the dark side? She has attachment to her parents, and she believes they are coming back, but she also fears that they are never coming back.
Careful you must be when sensing the future. The fear of loss is a path to the dark side.
Will Rey's attachment to her parents make her turn to the dark side? Will her fear that her parents will never return make her turn to the dark side? Why was she left on Jakku? Is it because she is dangerous? Is it because she is related to a former Sith or dark side user? These are very valid questions that we will need answers to because we do not know what her background is. All right, on to Luke. The Jedi must end. Like, what's up with that? We've been waiting for the Jedi to return for 30 years. Now they have to end? What's Luke been up to all this time that makes him feel that the Jedi must end? Is he now a gray Jedi, if there is such a thing? What did Mark Hamill mean when he said, "It's possible Luke goes to the dark side in Star Wars The Last Jedi"? And he didn't like the direction that Rian Johnson was taking his character. What did he mean by these statements? Does this mean that Luke is turning to the dark side and this is something that Mark Hamill feels that the character would never do? What are your thoughts on those two statements made by Mark Hamill? And what are your feelings in regards to what direction this character is going to take in the future. Are we going to see Luke with his green saber once again in action, battling Kylo Ren and Snoke? That is what the majority of fans are hoping for. At least that is one of the things that I am hoping for. But it seems that our favorite character may be taking a dark turn, an unexpected dark turn, if you look at the statements made by Mark Hamill. So that is going to be a very interesting thing to look for in episode 8, guys. But I want to know what your thoughts are in regards to that. This is a favorite character of many fans of Star Wars, and it's going to be interesting to see what the fans think if he is to turn to the dark side. So that's going to be very interesting. Then last but never the least, who is Snoke? Is he Anakin's mom? Is he Porkins, maybe? No. He has to be Jar Jar. That's it. He's Jar Jar. Maybe the easier question is, who isn't he? We've heard that we won't get much of a background story on Snoke in episode 8. Sorry guys, but we're going to have to put up with the Snoke theories for a few more years. But there is so much that we do not know about him. What is his role in regards to the Force? What Force abilities does he have, and what happened to his head and face? It's gotta be a great story behind those scars. So guys, what do you think? Is Rey going to go to the dark side? Is Luke going to go to the dark side? Can Kylo Ren be redeemed? And should he be redeemed? How much of Phasma will we get in episode 8? And what are your thoughts on Snoke? Is he just a new character? Or is he someone that we have seen before in the Star Wars saga? And again, what are the abilities or Force abilities that he had? So guys, I want to know what your thoughts are in regards to all of these questions that we've posed here today. So please put those comments down below, and I will be checking and watching. I want to thank you very much for watching the video. Please like and subscribe, and may the Force be with you always.